How's it going, everyone? Welcome to App Slice. In today's app review, I'm going to be going over a really awesome and useful app for macOS 10 called JiTouch. Now, JiTouch is specifically for people with multi-touch user inputs. So if you have a Magic Trackpad or a Magic Mouse or any sort of trackpad that it's multi-touch that it's built into your Mac, this will work. So if you have one of these, you'll know that there's a lot of really awesome gestures that you can use around your system already, such as going to different spaces or opening up Launchpad, or even if you got Snow Leopard, you have a bunch of really cool things you can do with that out of the box. Well, JiTouch adds a lot of really awesome window management and browser navigation gestures, which makes your life a lot more simple and a lot quicker too. So let's open up JiTouch. By the way, it is $6. You can get it from the developer's website. It's actually quite cheap for what it does, and whenever you install the free trial and use it for yourself, you'll realize it's definitely something that's indispensable. So we're going to open this up now and go quickly over some of the stuff that you can do. So let's open the browser and go over some of the stuff pertaining to browser management. So we've got a bunch of tabs open here, and so we've got some new tabs in Google and some Engadget articles and stuff like that. Let's say I want to quickly get over this tab. I don't like having to go up, click it, especially when I'm quickly going through websites and doing a bunch of different things, especially if I'm in a rush. So all I have to do is, according to this, is one fixed left tap. So I have one finger fixed, and I'm going to tap left, and I can go between all of my tabs to the left. You can also do it to the right. I don't know, this doesn't really work for me. I'm not sure why not, but it should work for you, so try it out. One finger fixed, tap right, and that'll go right. But either way, you can get to any of your tabs because it kind of loops around anyway. Next is refreshing, and this is really awesome. So let's say I'm on Google and I want to get over to Engadget real quick and check on a story. All I have to do is tab over, and then all I have to do is put two fingers fixed and tap with my left finger. And right there, all you can see, or as you can see, there is a refreshed page. Of course, it's double tap, as you can see. I kind of didn't mention that. But I can just tab left again, refresh this page. It's very quick. It's very quick, and it's natural. I mean, you just, once you get used to it, you don't even think about it. Next is opening link in new tab, and this is a really awesome one because a lot of the times I'm browsing the web and I'm on a page and I want to go to another link, and in order to go to the next tab, in order to open up the page in the next tab, I either have to kind of trust that that's what's going to happen, or I have to right click and do open a new tab. It's just a pain. So in order to do that with using JiTouch, all you have to do is take 3 fingers and tap the link. As you can see, it opened up in a new page. If I want to do it again, it works again. So that's really awesome, and it saves you a lot of time. So next, as I said, is window management. So let's say I want to resize or move this window right here. If I want to move it, normally I'd have to pick it up and move it, or I would have to resize it. I would have to resize it from a corner or a side and line. But if I want to do it very quickly without having to think about it, all I have to do is put one finger fixed, and with the right finger either slide up or down. If you slide down, you'll get this this crosshair, and you can move. Whenever you're done, all you have to do is click. And if I hold down and slide up, it'll bring up a resizing thing. So that's very awesome because it lets you resize and then click, and then you can go down, and then you can go down and move. So it's very quick window management. There is also minimizing, so if you want to do that, all you have to do is take one finger and kind of just go. But it's a little tricky to get used to that. It's a little tricky to get used to, but once you do, it's really awesome. You can also zoom the window up. I don't really know the algorithm behind this, but you can go over any window. It doesn't have to be the open window and do that. Sometimes this doesn't work for me just because it's awkward for me to do it this way. I don't know why. So I don't use this one much, but the opposite one, minimizing, works basically every time for me, which is really nice. So that's just the basics of what you've got here. You've got a bunch more, and you can even add more if you click on this. But that's all I'm going to go over for today. You have a really awesome little taste of what's to come. So next is characters, and this is really cool. So instead of using 2-finger gestures like this, you're going to be using a 2-finger gesture like, I'm not flicking you off, I promise. You're going to be using a 2-finger gesture with your your index finger and your ring finger. So whenever you do that, you're going to be doing gestures like this. So in order to open your browser, which is already open, so I'm not going to show you that, but you have, so let's say Finder. In order to open your Finder, you want to draw this shape, which is roughly an F, with these 2 fingers. So as you can see, it opened up the Finder. Normally it shows whatever you're doing right there in the middle, as you can see, but for some reason when I'm recording this, it's not working. Either way, it still works. So as you can see, it opened up the Finder. If I want to do expose, or in this case mission control, I do an M. Yeah, there you go. If I want to save, which this one's really neat, all I have to do is do an S. So we'll go into text edit document I've got here, and we're going to do S. That was a really sloppy S, but as you can see, it pulled up a save window. Very sweet. If I want to, what other ones are there? Let's say I want to copy and paste. So I'll just highlight this. If I want to copy, I just take those two fingers and go up. It copies, and if I want to paste, just go down. As you can see, it's pasting all over the place there. Very quick. What else? So if I want to maximize left and maximize right, maximize and unmaximize. Now these are very Windows 7 like gestures. Obviously not the gestures themselves, but you know what happens. So if you have Windows 7, you'll know that whenever you drag something to up, it'll maximize to the left or right. It'll snap to the left or right. I'm using this right now, as I just showed you, with Better Touch Tool. Has this what's the word I'm looking for? Has this built-in. Let's just go with that. But JiTouch also has this built-in, and it does it a lot more awesomely. So if I want to snap this to the left, all I have to do is take those two fingers and move to the left. It snaps to the left, and if I can snap it to the right, just do the same thing but to the right. I can snap it up, or make the entire thing almost full screen like that. All I have to do is kind of go to diagonal up. And as you can see, it maximizes, and to minimize, I just do the same thing but down. I really like this. This is awesome window management, and you can add much more. You can add different letters, different things to open, different things to do. It has the whole category of letters that you can pick from there, so that's really awesome. And you can also, again, make it so it can work with any application or be denied, I guess, from any application that you want. And you can do keyboard shortcuts as well if you're being lazy, which doesn't really make sense because this is a lazy application to begin with. Anyway, my final verdict is JiTouch is awesome. It's very customizable, gives you a lot of really sweet gestures that you can use with your Mac, makes your experience so much better just with flicking, and honestly, this is the future. If Apple doesn't move to touchscreen computers in the future, this is their future, using the Magic Mouse and Magic Trackpads, honestly, I think that Apple could buy JiTouch and implement all this in macOS 10 in the future. This is really sweet, very customizable, very power tool-ish, and it's only $6. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. And until next time, this has been AppSlice.